Hi everyone, and welcome to Storytime with Deborah. Today we're going to look at a very cute little book. So sit back, relax, enjoy. And as I'm reading, you can help me predict along the way what's going to happen next. Today our book is called A Pocket for Corduroy by Don Freeman. Let's get started. So I'll make sure you can see this. There we go. Okay. Late one summer afternoon, Lisa and her mother took their laundry to the laundromat. As always, on such trips, Lisa carried along her toy bear, Corduroy. The laundromat was a very busy place at this hour. Now, Corduroy, you sit right here and wait for me, Lisa said. I'm going to help with our wash. Corduroy waited patiently. Then he suddenly perked up his ears. Why do you think he perked up his ears, boys and girls? When you get excited, that usually means there's something good coming. Let's find out what it is. Lisa's mother was saying, "Be sure to take everything out of your pockets, Lisa dear. You don't want your precious things to get all wet and soapy." Pockets? Said Corduroy to himself. I don't have a pocket. Boys and girls, do you have pockets on your clothes? He slid off the chair. I must go find something to make a pocket out of, he said. And he began to look around. Do you think he's going to find something to make a pocket out of, boys and girls? What do you think it might be? Do you ever remember a time where you were looking through your pockets if you had one? And if you didn't have one, what did you do? Well, let's find out what Corduroy does. First, he came to a pile of fancy towels and washcloths, but nothing was the right size or color. Then he saw a huge stack of colorful clothes in a laundry bag. There ought to be something in there to make a pocket out of, he said. Do you think he'll find something in that big laundry bag to make a pocket? Oh, that sounds exciting. Without hesitating, he climbed inside the bag, which was filled with pieces of wet laundry. Ew. The dampness didn't bother Corduroy in the least. This must be a cave, he said, sighing happily. I've always wanted to live in a dark, cool cave. Boys and girls, have you ever made a cave in your house? Maybe that's something you can do while you're at home. Make a cave or a fort or a tent and maybe have a sleepover in it. That would be fun. When the time came for Lisa to fetch her bear, he was gone. Oh, Mummy, she exclaimed. Corduroy isn't here where I left him. I'm sorry, honey, said her mother, but the laundromat will be closing soon and we must be getting home. Can you imagine losing your bear? How do you think that would make you feel? What do you think they're going to do? Is Mommy going to go and help her find her bear? Or do you think they'll leave the laundromat without him? Let's find out. Lisa was reluctant to leave without Corduroy. That means she really didn't want to leave. But her mother insisted. You can come back tomorrow, she said. I'm sure he will still be here. Are they going to leave Corduroy behind At the laundromat? All night by himself? How do you think that would make you feel? As they left, a young man wearing an artist's beret was taking his wet laundry out of a bag. The very bag Corduroy had discovered. Uh-oh. Do you think he's going to get thrown in the dryer with the clothes? Yikes! Before he knew it, Corduroy was being tossed together with all the sheets, shirts, shorts, and slacks. Oh dear, boys and girls, what is Corduroy going to do? That's scary. But just as the artist was shutting the glass door, Corduroy tumbled out onto the floor. Thank goodness. How in thunder did that bear ever get mixed up with all my things? The artist wondered. Poor Corduroy was damp all over. The least I can do for him is give his overalls a good drying, said the man thoughtfully. He unbuttoned Corduroy's shoulder straps and put his overalls in the dryer. So at least he won't be cold from being damp. And that was nice of the artist to dry his clothes for him. Have you ever had damp clothes on when you came in from outside and left them on? Did you feel cold? Corduroy grew dizzy as he watched the clothes spinning around, but the artist became inspired. That means he had a really great idea. This would make a wonderful painting, he said as he took a sketch pad out of his pocket and began drawing the swirling colors. I can hardly wait to get back to my studio. See? This picture inspired him to draw it. I wonder if you can draw that, boys and girls. Maybe this afternoon you can go and get some crayons or markers and you can try and draw that. Or maybe you have another picture that you can draw that will be just as beautiful. Finally, the dryer stopped whirling and the man gathered up the clothes. Then he helped Corduroy put on his warm, dry overalls. All at once, the manager of the laundromat called, "Closing time! Everybody out!" Uh-oh. What do you think Corduroy is going to do? If it's closing time and he can't go home, where do you think he's going to go? Let's find out what happens next. Corduroy was gently placed on top of a washing machine. I wonder who that bear belongs to, said the artist as he was leaving. Seems to me he should have his name someplace. He's too fine a fellow to be lost. Oh, so I think, is Corduroy going to be left there for the night? That's why it's important to have our names on our things, so people, if we ever get lost, they'll at least know your name. As soon as the lights were turned off, Corduroy began his search again. He was surprised to see something white glowing in the dark. Maybe it's snow, he said excitedly. I've always wanted to play in the snow. Do you think that's snow, boys and girls? Do you remember the last time you played in the snow? What did you do in the snow? Because I know I love playing in the snow when I get the chance. Yes, it's fun, especially making snow angels. He accidentally tipped over the open-lidded box, and suddenly he was covered with soft, slippery soap flakes. Gradually, Corduroy began to slip and slide. Oh, what fun, he said with a smile. I've always wanted to ski down a steep mountainside. Oh, is that really snow, boys and girls? Well, I think Corduroy is treating it like it's snow, and he sure is having fun. It's what you would do in the snow. Have you ever done that, boys and girls? Look at the fun he's having. This is what we would call an adventure. He landed paws first in an empty laundry basket. "This must be a cage," he said, peeking through the bars. "I've never wanted to live inside a cage, like a bear in the zoo." But by now, Corduroy felt drowsy. That means kind of sleepy. And soon, he nodded off to sleep. Is that how you feel sometimes at the end of the day, boys and girls, when you've played a lot or you've worked hard and suddenly you feel a little bit sleepy or drowsy like Corduroy feels? Next morning, when the manager came to open the door of the laundromat, there was Lisa waiting. "I left something here yesterday," she explained. "May I look around?" "Certainly," said the manager. "My customers are always leaving things." Lisa was searching under the chairs and in the back of the washing machines when she heard the manager call her. "Is this what you're looking for, señorita?" That means like little girl or little miss. What did he find? Can you see it in the picture, boys and girls? You're right. He found Corduroy. "Yes, yes, he's my best friend," shouted Lisa as she came running. She reached in and picked Corduroy out of the basket. "So this is where you've been, you little rascal," she said. "It's time I took you home." How do you think they're feeling right now? How do you think Corduroy is feeling? How do you think Lisa's feeling? How would you feel if you found them? Lisa thanked the manager and ran out the door and down the street, holding Corduroy tightly in her arms. "I thought I told you to wait for me," she said. "Why did you wander away?" "I went looking for a pocket," Corduroy said. "Oh, Corduroy, why didn't you tell me you wanted a pocket?" asked Lisa, giving him an affectionate squeeze. That means like a nice hug to show that she loves him. That very morning, Lisa sewed a pocket on Corduroy's overalls. "And here is a card I've made with your name on it for you to keep tucked inside," she said. "I've always wanted a purple pocket with my name tucked inside," said Corduroy, as he and Lisa nuzzled noses. And that is a really happy ending to this story because they found each other again. And what did Corduroy end up getting in the end? Do you remember what he was looking for in the beginning? That's right. He was looking for something to make a pocket with. And in the end, Lisa made a pocket for him. So it all ended well. Now, boys and girls, I want you to have a beautiful day. Enjoy your time at home. And of course, stay safe, wash your hands, and maybe if you draw that picture that was in this book, you can hang it on your window. It just brings cheer to everybody, and it makes others happy. So have a great day, and until next time, keep smiling, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.